Hello everybody and welcome to my very first World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition video of gameplay that we took last night. Actually it was early this morning, Sunday, January 11th, 2015. My brother and I'm Knight from Phoenix. My brother is Grey Ghost from Phoenix. That's the PHX on the end of the name. We both took the M53 55 American Tier 9 artillery, and we are on Erlenberg. If you saw the spawn locations on the map that was shown a moment ago, you can see that in Wargaming's infinite wisdom, they spawned us as close to the enemy as they possibly could. Well, this might be good for some vehicles, not so good for artillery. So our first objective in this match is to run. Get as far away from that center capture flag as we can. We know, at least we're reasonably confident, the first people we're going to see, the first enemy, are going to be around that flag. Where we spawn in relationship to that flag, we are certainly within spotting distance. So, first thing we need to do is get out of the way. And the M53-55 does have pretty good speed, has a top speed of 56 kilometers per hour. Of course, those ratings are always on level, flat, hard surfaces. Things do slow down, obviously, depending on the terrain. So I've got myself to a position that I feel is reasonably safe for right now anyway. And first thing I do is go into my overhead view and I start looking up north around where they would have spawned, and I'm looking for signs of activity, trees falling down. If I were artillery spawning on the north side of this map, this is approximately where I would be. There's a dip down there, a ridge, and you can get down there. Enemy approaching from the south and the southeast, they're not going to be able to see you because you're going to be below the horizon there. However, any enemy that's going to approach from the northeast could very well see you down there. You do have a little bit of cover on the, to the east. That dip does kind of swing around a little bit there, but if you're going to, you see right there it swings around. Most likely if you're going to get spotted, it's going to be somebody coming from the northeast. So we continue to look around a little bit, look for activity. I don't see anything going on. So we see we have, oh, good 2/3, almost 3/4 of the flag captured already. So we decide to draw our attention down to the flag area, and lo and behold, we do find some enemies sitting there. Well, in being artillery, I certainly can't pass up taking a shot at a nice big E100. I took the shot, hit him, got some damage, and it's time to move, time to reposition. As I was looking for signs of activity in the north, the artillery on the other team could be looking for signs of activity where I am. So when you're artillery, it is definitely best to shoot and move. Okay, so I'm reloaded. I do see that E100. He has parked himself behind a building. It's going to be pretty difficult to get a shot on him. There is also a E75 in there. Again, he's behind a building. It's going to be pretty difficult to get a shot on him. Now I do have an 8-inch howitzer on here, which does cause some splash damage, but I just really can't get close enough to be able to do that. Now in this part, my brother Grey Ghost just informed me that he just got, it's either detected or his sixth sense went off. Well, time to get out of there. I'm not that far away from him. So it's time to relocate, find a better position, and hopefully we can get far enough away so if somebody is pushing from the west-southwest, we can still participate in this game without being one-shotted in the side. So as we approach our new safe location, hopefully safe, we take a look at the little mini map down there, and we see there's a whole bunch of targets up there in the northwest. So we'll obviously that's a place to target, and the first thing I zoom in on is my counterpart, the M53-55 on the enemy team, and he appears to be going in a straight line at a predictable speed. So we're going to figure about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and he was right where I shot after 3 seconds, and we managed to kill him. Now there are a good number of targets still up on this hill and visible, and I just have to decide what I'm going to go for. I do see this little BC-25 down here. It's a medium tank, it's small, it's light, he's fast, and he's unpredictable. Remember with the artillery, I got a good 3-second time from when I pull that trigger to where my shell lands. Now we just took out a Canaveral. Gregos had just hit him, half a second before I did. My shell came in. Gregos took most of the damage from him. Mine came in and finished him off. And there's that little BC-25 again. I still not going to be able to hit this guy. So even at that point there where he basically stopped, he wasn't steady for 3 seconds. I had no idea if he was going to go forward, backwards. And I'm still kind of thinking about it, trying to lead, and of course where my cursor is where I think he's going to go, and of course he turns some other direction. Those fast little guys, they are so hard to hit using artillery. So we pull up the main map, take a quick look, see what's going on around there. You can see the icons, but you never know quite where they are. There's a tank destroyer that I saw to my left. In relationship to me on that mini-map, he looks really close. In reality, he's not. Okay, so we turn our attention to the Ferdinand and the AT-15 sitting up here on the edge of the town. They are behind cover. Gotcha. At least he thought he was. Didn't work out so well for him there, now did it? So I saw he was moving up past the AT-15 there at a pretty predictable rate. He did disappear, which means he was no longer spotted by somebody. I figured, okay, this is where he's going to be. I pulled the trigger, and my shell met him, and he is no more. Now that AT-15 is still sitting up there, it just said he's not currently spotted, so we can't see him. So I don't really see anybody in the immediate area who's going to re-spot him, so we'll go looking for other targets. And once again, I find that little BC-25 still alive and running around. And now there's the AT-15. Well, he is in pretty good cover from me anyway. AT-15 is a pretty tall target. I'm thinking, yeah, why not? Maybe I can sneak one over the wall. Somebody just took a shot at him, and you just saw mine on the right. I hit the wall between him and me. So, you know, you do waste a lot of shots in artillery trying to sneak in those, sneaky shots. What do you want to call them? Okay, we did spot another target down here briefly, although he disappeared rather quickly. We're just going to hang out for a moment, see if he doesn't get re-spotted. Okay, we are reloaded. Our circle, our aiming circle is small. And so far, nothing coming up. Take a look at the map. Anything worth shooting at? Take a look, and that could have been the one that I spotted and has moved up that far already. So there's a J Panther 2. He's almost dead. We'll take a look and see if we can't get a shot on him. He kind of did what he needed to do. He's in between buildings trying to cover as many flanks as he could, but he did leave his rear end exposed, and I did take advantage of that. That does sound a little weird now that I say it. Okay, so I've got 4 kills now. I'm starting to think maybe I can get a Top Gun. We still got, well, now there's 3 vehicles. Now there's 2 vehicles, and I'm thinking, okay, Top Gun may not be possible. There's a E-75. Nope, he's not there anymore either. So now we got only 1 left. Obviously, Top Gun is out of the question here. It's that AT-15. Apparently he's moved, which is probably a good idea. For me anyway, not so much for him. And 1 artillery shot misses. Here goes my shot. And we get him. He's dead. So we win this match with a pretty healthy margin of victory there. We'll take a look at the post-game stats here real quick. Even with premium, wasn't a whole lot of silver earned. The XP, not too bad for a match, although it's a 3 times multiplier. You can see I didn't get a whole heck of a lot of damage on these kills, but I still took these guys out of the game, and they could no longer fire at anybody else. And the standings, yeah, I'll take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place. Grey Ghost was up there, had pretty good damage from out there. So that's the end of the game. I'm fairly new to this new YouTube thing. I guess you can like the video, you can subscribe to my channel if you like what you saw. Obviously, if you subscribe, you'll get some type of a notification when I post new videos, and I hope to be posting more soon and frequently. And I appreciate your time, and everybody have a great day.